speaking of Pfizer, both Sinopharm and Pfizer jabs will now be available as walk-ins in Abu Dhabi. Now, previously these vaccines were only available to the public by appointment, but lucky for Abu Dhabi residents and citizens, that has now changed. Now, getting vaccinated in the capital has become much, much easier, as you can now get the free Pfizer-BioNTech jabs as a walk-in. Not only Pfizer, but you can also get a Sinopharm booster dose as a walk-in as well. However, you will have to wait at least 6 months before you get your third dose. This announcement was made by the Department of Health, Abu Dhabi, and for more details on the same, or to find out the nearest vaccination center near you, you can visit doh.gov.ae.
Amazing. Get those walk-ins in Abu Dhabi.
Honestly, I cannot wait for them to start this in Dubai.
You can just get on the app and book an appointment. Like, yeah.
How lazy can you be?
Oh, pretty lazy.
Just download the app. And
I want to walk in Dubai.
Well, walk-ins are it's not only for lazy people. Like if
your words, Ali, not ours.
Well, if like you don't want to deal with booking and everything, and you just want to get it done with, and you just want to walk in, then go for it. Yeah. You know, it's another option that you have, which is amazing.
Because my initial reason I didn't book the vaccine when I was finally eligible to was because it was like a month away, and I was like, no, I bet I can get it sooner if I walk in. But then I didn't feel like I had the time resource to go down and do the walk in, because at least when you have a booking, you know that you'll potentially be in and out. But if you have a walk in, you could be waiting kind of a busy, crowded place for a few hours, which is not something I wanted to risk. However, I got the booking at Barsha Hall, and it took like maximum 30 minutes both times. Like it was like shoop, 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 shoop. So good. And like you said, amazing that hopefully that it will come to Dubai. Usually when things happen in Abu Dhabi, then it kind of trickles across the other Emirates. So it's something that I'm sure it won't be too long before it is available here.
But you know what? I really pray that Dubai and the UAE start.
Tell me.
Incentives for getting vaccines. It's not something I've come up with though.
So interesting. I'm not really sure if the UAE needs to.
No, they don't need to, but like the US are doing it, so you know, why not?
But the US are doing it because they need to. But actually, tell us a bit more about what the US are doing, because it is very interesting.
So I watch the news very rarely. So yesterday when I
maybe
well informed about global events. But
you love to hear it from Simran, don't you?
Oh no!
It's all about Cartoon Network for me.
Who watches the news? Like, what's the point?
We get our news through Instagram, Lovin Dubai.
Oh my God.
Okay, but anyway. So I was watching the news, and they're like, America, the people there are so stubborn on not getting vaccinated. They're like, okay, we got to think of something. And now they're like, we're going to give out incentives for those who get vaccinated. So now they've rolled out multiple incentives for getting vaccinated. It's like overnight millionaire, kids' school tuitions get paid. One lucky winner gets a residential stay for a year at a fancy neighborhood free of cost. So it's like, you know, I mean, get vaccinated and become a millionaire, you know.
But that's classic, right? It's so interesting. It's gamifying the vaccine to encourage people to go and get it. Because it's like, oh, well, I'll just get the vaccine. I could win this. Like it's so, but why is the need for that there? When we have in the UAE, we have access to vaccination. The last I heard, 78% of the eligible population have the vaccine, because the majority are listening to the fact that the more of us get vaccine, it's herd immunity. We're contributing to the solution rather than contributing to the problem. And we have, let's be honest, no offense to America, we have a lot less social issues going on here. And I think it's because we're listening to the leadership, and we've also been very fortunate of the kind of fantastic leadership the whole way through the pandemic, that we don't even need to question when the vaccine comes through. The fact that they've made, I'm nearly done. The fact that they've made 4 vaccines available here, because obviously, as you know, let's say, for example, if you're breastfeeding, if you're pregnant, one vaccine won't suit you, another will. If you're over the ages of 12, one vaccine will suit you, another won't. It's just kind of leading to the fact that we're so fortunate to be able to get them all, and the fact that they're gamifying it in America is something that's so serious, but that they need to, is just so interesting. I'm done.
Yeah, I feel exhausted. I feel like I just gave that speech.
On that note, move on.
No, we don't move on. I just want to like. I mean, yeah, that's true. Okay, on that note, we move on. Yeah.
But that particular headline caught your attention.
Yeah.
Why?
I want to be an overnight millionaire, Casey. I want it to happen, but but you know what? They said this really interesting line to wrap it up, and it was, I can't remember. Okay, but I'm just gonna make something up. So it's like the money fever, something like that, is better than the actual fever, and I'm like, true, so true.
That's if you're trying to speak to a public who hasn't listened to scientific sense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know, in a countries with massive population like India, America, and likewise, it's really, people don't trust the government, and people don't trust the vaccine, people don't trust this, so you have to somehow roll out initiatives to get people, incentives to get people to like go and get vaccinated. So I mean,
yeah, that's a very good point. And